Okay, David. Well, thank you very much for speaking to me. Can I just start off first of all and ask you, where did you first hear about the fan groups?
Well, in many ways, I can say that I've been marshalled because, in fact, I've been a friend of Jill and David Saunders for many a year, and Jill dragooned me into this organisation. And I was a little bit sceptical at first, but with the passage of time, in fact, I can see that, in fact, she was right and my scepticism was all wrong because fan has blossomed, and it's been for me, in fact, quite a good thing because I love people and I certainly like people who are interesting. And intrinsically, people who come from another culture are very, very much a stimulus to, in fact, your normal way of thinking. And I find that really excellent. And I've made many friends, and it's been a marvellous step for me.
Okay. And I mean, with the changing sort of demographics within Cardiff, do you think organisations such as FAN are increasingly necessary or useful?
Oh, I do. I do have concerns about integration, and therefore, in fact, for me, it is an excellent way of getting to know people, and as important, them getting to know us. And I think this is one of the reasons why lots of people come, because they are concerned about social cohesion, and I think, in fact, once they come, they in fact feel encouraged.
And do you personally believe in the idea of a global community? Is that something you'd like to see increase?
Well, whether I agree with it or not, in fact, this is the way of the world, and therefore, in fact, it would be foolish to kick against it.
Now I understand that you a Cardiff man, or?
Yes, born and bred. Grangetown I spent the first 28 years of my life, so Grangetown is very much Cardiff.
And do you have any stories that you perhaps would like to share? Anything that you think would be particularly interesting relating to Cardiff, perhaps around this time of year? Or?
Well, I do remember Cardiff. It was a much quieter place, very, very provincial town, though we did have the university that did pull in people. Cardiff has changed out of all recognition. It was relatively quiet. Christmases, there was a much greater church influence, and in a way that put perhaps a little bit of a damper on wild excess. Whereas now we have so many people coming in here, especially university students, and this adds to the festive atmosphere because youngsters do like to celebrate. And I think that it is a marvel for the town at this time of the year, and I love it, frankly.
Thanks very much.